Do you want to know something?
What?
About anything. We're your guides, so you should just ask if there's something.
I wonder.
Oh no. The library. Assume we know everything. Ask about their disability.
I mean,
So,
I don't want to go with the middle option.
yeah, angsty was the wrong approach for the introduction, so let's avoid angsty this time.
I feel like they'd... See, I feel like they want you to be apprehensive about asking her about her deafness, but I feel like that would be like a good opener, right? I don't know. Because if you've never met somebody who's deaf and you don't know sign, like, I'm sure they'd love to be, like, open about teaching you.
Same time, if you, like you said, if you've never been around someone, like, do you hesitate and think, is it impolite to ask? Do we just ignore the disability? The library seems like a solid option because of all the reading we did in the...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
But I do like the dialogue option that makes it not all about him. What do you think? Should we flip a coin?
You pick.
I think we'll probably get a chance to ask about the library later.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Let's ask about her deafness then.
Get that out of the way now before a couple weeks goes by and then it's awkward to ask because you've already known her for a while. Let's just get that out of the way.
Alright.
Shizune intrigues me, and I kind of want to ask something about her. Oh, did we just open a romance dialogue?
Oh.
She intrigues me. But I can't really ask about something that personal. Can I?
It'd be really awkward to date somebody who was deaf with their interpreter along with the date when you're like, don't know any sign.
Yeah, or... Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Like, if you're not willing to learn... Well, I mean, unless you're like... unless you want to be like poly, but...
It's definitely interesting territory to try and navigate. I feel like you'd have to start learning. Unless,
yeah, oh,
like
sure,
you said,
for
you
sure.
wanted it to be like an open or polyamorous relationship.
Well, even then, you should still learn.
Well, yeah, to be accommodating of the third partner.
Yeah.
I can't come up with anything else to ask, so I just focus on my food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. I quickly notice a conversation in sign is not enough to fill a silence.
Wait, so we didn't even do the thing we clicked on?
The library?
I guess we still made the wrong choice. It was such a wrong choice, it didn't even let us do it.
It just shut us down before we could even start. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first.
Oh, hey!
Oh. She may have had a run-in with some hot substance.
Maybe.
That dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk at the last row. Oh my god, is she okay? Oh my god, we startled her. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino.
That's a great metaphor.
She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone just from our presence.
He's cute.
She is. I love the bangs. Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. I am left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher.
Yeah, I bet he is.
Getting into the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't.
I'm pretty sure she stubbed her toe in that cutscene. I feel very bad for her.
What it looked like. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's the long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and 𝙄𝙩𝙩𝙚𝙯 are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. We can't stay and show you around today, Hee-chan. We've gotta hurry already, since there is a lot of work for us to do. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it.
Oh, wait, the teacher said I should... Sorry, I have to sneeze. Wait, the teacher said I'd have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go?
At least show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside. We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside, with the girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours.
They said that the school was, like, made specifically to be accommodating for all the students who have, like, who go here because they have disabilities. And the closest nurse's office, you have to leave the, like, school building and go to a different part of the grounds to get to? Like, how is that accommodating?
Yeah. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. Well, at least it's right next door.
I guess.
And not on the far end of campus. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually a part of the main building. But it's not, because we don't care about your disability.
Yeah.
This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' offices. They even have a swimming pool.
How is that official?
Silly Hee-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with actual education?
Well, yeah. It's a nurse's office.
I guess it's necessary for a place like this.
Wow. Slipping in a bit of your own thoughts there, I see.
I guess.
A little bit of a Freudian slip there.
Yeah. I was gonna say for these people.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in, hoping that this really will only be a quick visit like the teacher said. On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text, Head Nurse, and a nameplate.
It almost looks like a church hallway.
Yeah, that was the vibe I got. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out.
I think they could have gotten a lower quality soundbite for the knock.
I didn't even hear it, that's how bad it was. It sounded like a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk.
Hello there, what can I do for you today?
He is young-looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles.
Are you the nurse?
He's like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of times.
Why, yes I am. Has it so on the door, no? You can call me by my name or just the nurse like everyone else.
Of course. I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand.
I'm very curious where this is going with this music.
His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Uh-oh.
Right. I'm a new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚𝙧𝙚.
Light up with revelation, and he snaps his fingers.
Oh, you're that, Nikai! I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right?
Gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk.
Yes. What is with this expression with, like, the one eye closed?
Yeah.
Good, well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there is a problem.
Famous 24-hour nursing staff.
Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here.
Well, his joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why he even said it. Well, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, just that it's really weird to have so many medical people at a school. You'll get used to it.
Not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it.
Now let me just find your file again.
While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of paper around, I let my gaze wander around the room.
This is almost like cyberpunk music. Cyberpunk 2077.
Game show.
Oh, game show?
Yeah. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. All ceiling, dark laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school's nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all 4 walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day and from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it.
So you already have medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rash stuff? Like, I don't know, boxing?
To his own joke, but I don't.
Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to recommend you refrain from doing that, at least for the time being. Oh.
The action makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do.
Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There is no mention of the cause in your papers. Not exactly.
Questioned acceptably, and he glances at me over his papers, with a more serious expression on his face.
Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise would do you good. You have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks, or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming, maybe? There's a pool here. I was told. What was that?
I said, oh yes, the pool.
You were? Very good. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before. You just need to take care not to overexert yourself.
Wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already.
Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself. Okay.
Goes over the papers one more time and sets them on the desk, obviously content.
Good. That's it then. Come meet me if you ever need anything.
Out before I even realize it. A quick visit indeed.